Ever felt like you're burning the candle at both ends, constantly giving to others while your own needs fall by the wayside? You're not alone. Many of us have been conditioned to believe that being kind means saying yes to everything, sacrificing our own well-being just to keep everyone else happy. But what if I told you that saying no can actually set you free? Imagine a world where you start prioritizing yourself, where your kindness is a strength, not a weakness exploited by those who don't truly value you. Think about the last time you felt drained from always being the one who pays, drives, and gives without getting anything in return. It stings, doesn't it? Trust me, I've been there. But what if you could flip the script? What if you could reclaim your time, your energy, your life? Picture yourself setting boundaries with ease, feeling empowered rather than guilty. Visualize relationships where you're cherished and respected, not used and discarded. In the next few minutes, we're going to explore how you can achieve this transformation. It's time to stop being overly nice and start valuing yourself. You deserve genuine, fulfilling interactions, and it all begins with recognizing your worth. Let's dive in and change your life for the better. If you're watching this, chances are you're one of the kindest people around, generous, thoughtful, and always willing to help. But here's the reality of being super nice. You need to set boundaries, or you might find yourself being taken advantage of. I've been there, always saying yes, sacrificing my own needs, even pretending I wasn't hungry just to avoid conflict. But not anymore. If you feel like you're being walked all over because you're too nice, this video is for you. I'm going to share why it's crucial to stop being overly nice and how to protect yourself from being used. Don't forget to subscribe for some life-changing advice. First, recognize this. When someone tries to get close to you, they often want something you have. It may sound harsh, but in our self-centered society, people might see you as a way to get what they need. Secondly, once people realize they can easily get what they want from you, they'll keep coming back for more. You might start feeling unfulfilled in relationships, wondering why they seem so satisfied. That's your cue that something is off balance. In this video, we'll explore why being overly nice can backfire, how to spot when you're being taken advantage of, and how to start setting healthy boundaries. Being kind doesn't mean sacrificing your well-being. Let's dive in and learn how to interact with the world while keeping your big heart intact. Ever notice that feeling when someone is thrilled to hang out with you, but you're just not as enthusiastic? They might be getting something from you, like money, attention, or the connections you provide. Or maybe they admire your personality or style. But how do you know if they're genuine or using you? Simple. Stop giving them what they want and see how they react. Their true colors will show quickly. Here's the harsh truth. Sometimes being overly nice is more about seeking approval than actual kindness. Recognize the real reasons behind your actions and relationships. It's okay to set boundaries and not bend over backward just to be liked. It's not your job to be everyone's favorite. Be true to yourself. If you're constantly seeking validation, it might come off as insecure. Real confidence doesn't need constant praise. When you're truly confident, you know your worth. But being too nice makes you an easy target. People will pretend to share your interests just to stay close, but they might be doing the same with others. Your generosity can make you a pawn in their game. It's time to start saying no. Set boundaries. Remember, you don't owe anyone your time, energy, or resources. When you start refusing, some people may try to guilt-trip you or act like you're the bad guy, but they're just upset because you've cut off their supply. Don't let yourself be used. Recognize your value and invest it in those who genuinely respect and appreciate you. Do you ever feel drained being around certain people, even after giving so much? If your relationships leave you feeling empty and unfulfilled, then something is wrong. Take a husband who feels neglected despite having a loving wife. It highlights a superficial relationship lacking genuine connection. This pattern isn't limited to romance. Any relationship can be abusive if it diminishes your spirit. The solution: set boundaries and say no. Stop trying to be everyone's hero at the expense of your own well-being. You're not less generous for choosing self-preservation. Use wisdom and discernment to protect yourself and invest in relationships that truly nourish your soul. Don't let your kindness be your downfall. Remember, you are valuable. Stop giving away your energy, time, and resources to those who don't appreciate or reciprocate. It's time to recognize your worth, say no more often, and prioritize your own well-being over pleasing everyone else. See yourself as the treasure you truly are. Don't let people walk all over you, belittle you, or disrupt your peace. With billions of people in the world, you never have to settle for someone who treats you as disposable. You deserve more than just physical satisfaction in a relationship. Your partner should be your cheerleader, someone who motivates, inspires, and truly values you. It's time to disengage from those who drain your energy and contribute nothing but negativity. If you find yourself always paying, driving, and giving, it's a sign you're being used. Your resources are precious, and it's about time you started treating them as such. Want to build wealth? Start by not giving your blessings to those who don't appreciate them. I've been there, asking for help during my college days, but since then, I've learned to stand on my own. Not out of pride, but because there's immense satisfaction in being self-reliant. Depending on others often leads to manipulation and drains your energy and joy. So, how about saying no for a change? No, I don't want to hang out today. No, I don't want to eat that. You're entitled to your choices and preferences. Embrace that power. Remember, a true king or queen creates their own destiny. They don't wait for handouts or depend on others for their happiness or success. They are self-sufficient, crafting their path with confidence and independence. Let's all aim for that level of self-assurance and autonomy, where we no longer feel the need to please everyone else at the expense of our well-being. If you're constantly needing others, you're not living like royalty. If you're still being pushed around, you may appear like royalty, but you're not embodying it. Don't be upset for hearing the truth. Admiring others is fine, but remember, you are on your own unique journey. Their lifestyle and advice come from a place of wealth and fame that most of us don't have. Here's some real talk. Stop being overly nice and letting others take advantage of you. The moment you stop giving out those privileges, you'll see people's true colors. They might get angry, throw shade, or act like you've wronged them by not giving them what they feel entitled to. But here's the thing. You don't owe them anything. So listen up, beautiful souls. I know what I'm talking about. Speak up, let your voice be heard, and don't be afraid to assert yourself. Being overly nice isn't doing you any favors. Start saying no more often than yes, and watch how much simpler and stress-free your life becomes. Your environment will transform into something more beautiful. Have you ever found yourself agreeing to take on extra work projects, even though your plate is already overflowing, just because you couldn't say no? Or maybe you've been in a situation where you end up lending money to friends who never seem to pay you back, leaving you short on cash when you need it most. Perhaps you constantly find yourself rearranging your schedule to accommodate others' needs, sacrificing your own plans and priorities in the process. Consider those times when you're always the one who offers a listening ear and support to everyone else, yet when you need someone to lean on, they're nowhere to be found. Have you experienced the frustration of being the designated driver every time you go out with friends, while they enjoy themselves without giving a second thought to your needs? These daily life examples of being too nice may resonate with you and highlight the importance of setting boundaries to protect your energy, time, and resources. The notion of being overly nice can often sneak its way into our daily existence, subtly eroding our sense of self-worth and leaving us feeling depleted. It's a tale as old as time, saying yes to everything and everyone, fearing that setting boundaries or uttering that two-letter word, no, may lead to disappointment, conflict, or worse, abandonment. But here's the harsh reality we must confront. By constantly putting others' needs above our own, by giving until we have nothing left to offer, we do ourselves a disservice, a grave disfavor that diminishes our light, dims our spirit, and eventually engulfs our inner flame in shadows of self-doubt and exhaustion. Imagine a life where you no longer feel beholden to everyone else's expectations, where your kindness is a reflection of your strength, not a weakness to exploit. Envision a world where setting boundaries isn't an act of rebellion, but a declaration of self-respect, a testament to your inherent value as a human being deserving of love, care, and reciprocity. As you stand at the crossroads of change, remember this. You hold the key to unlocking a future where relationships nourish rather than deplete, where your time and energy are invested wisely in connections that uplift and empower you. It's time to rewrite the script of your life, to cast aside the role of the perpetual giver and embrace the persona of the empowered self-care advocate. Yes, it may feel uncomfortable at first, unfamiliar even, to prioritize your own needs, to draw that line in the sand and declare, "This is where I stand." But in that discomfort lies the seed of transformation, the promise of a brighter tomorrow where your worth isn't measured by how much you can do for others, but by the love and respect you show yourself. Remember, you are not a doormat for others to tread upon, nor are you a bottomless well from which they can endlessly draw. You are a reservoir of strength, a beacon of light, a force to be reckoned with. It's time to reclaim your power, to reclaim your narrative, and to reclaim your joy. Say goodbye to the days of being taken advantage of being used and discarded. Embrace a new chapter where your boundaries are clear, your self-worth unwavering, and your heart open to those who reciprocate your kindness with genuine care and appreciation. In the grand tapestry of life, you are the master weaver, the architect of your destiny. As you embark on this journey of self-discovery and self-love, know that challenges may arise, old habits may resurface, but within you lies the resilience and determination to overcome. You are capable of setting boundaries that protect your well-being, of saying no with grace and firmness, and of walking away from relationships that no longer serve your highest good. So, dear soul, take a deep breath, stand tall in your truth, and know that you are worthy of all the love, respect, and abundance the universe has to offer. Embrace your power, embrace your worth, and step boldly into a future where your kindness shines not as a liability, but as a beacon of hope, a light that illuminates the path to a life lived authentically, unapologetically, and with a heart full of boundless love. Your journey begins now. Seize it with courage, grace, and the unwavering belief that you are deserving of every good thing that comes your way.